We have made it through another international break, which only means one thing. FPL is back. Top 5 FPL pickups for you. Game week 8. What happened at the back end of last game week? We had Oscar Bob starting for Manchester City. So we are going to advise you to get him in. Manchester City have been absolutely rampant scoring goals. So we want any asset we can get in this attacking line. Oscar Bob started the first 3 games of the season, went down with an injury, has come back now, slotted in on that right wing again. Like I said, Manchester City going to be scoring a boatload of goals. Got Everton at home coming up, obviously, at the Etihad. They are even better. Pep, obviously, we talk about Pep Roulette. He likes to chop and change his teams. I'm hoping, though, in the Premier League, he's going to have a more settled side this season. And Oscar Bob could be that player on the right wing feeding that man, Erling Haaland, with some goals and assists throughout this season. The next player, I've been talking about Nuno's defence since he's come in. I'm going to talk about it again. It's Mavropanos in at centre-back. Last game week, I advised Max Kilman. Mavropanos managed 20 defensive contributions against Arsenal. Bear in mind, 10 is the minimum you need to get those 2 points. Absolutely ridiculous numbers. I think Nuno, with Brentford at home, Brentford being the 19th worst away team so far this season, he's got to be targeting a clean sheet minimum in this game. And Mavropanos should be involved and get those defensive contribution points, pushing that floor up as well, which we love to see. The next player, Chow for Newcastle. Newcastle have got full-back issues. Both Hall and Livramento out injured. So Dan Burn is filling in at left-back, which means Chow has started the last 3 games, 2 clean sheets and 2 games where he's hit the defensive contribution points as well in that time. Really good option to get in while these players are out injured. And maybe he can keep himself in contention when they return for a starting centre-back role. That would be absolutely fantastic for us. The next player, Aston Villa, are they back? Maybe. They've scored 5 goals in the last 2 games. Obviously 3-1 against Fulham, 2-1 against Burnley. Mallon with the 2 goals for them against Burnley. Should be noted, Ollie Watkins also has a knock, so may not play the full 90. Mallon can play that number 9 position for Aston Villa. He also can play on the wing for them. I think it's a fantastic player to get in because of that versatility, and at the moment Aston Villa not having a replacement number 9. If Watkins does go down, he's going to be there. But also he's been chipping in with goals. Like I said, 2 goals in his last game. Aston Villa starting to score goals. They were never going to consistently stay at the bottom of the Premier League. Unai Emery is too good of a manager. This squad is also too good to be down there. They just needed to click, and their season started off slowly. Looks like that's happening. They do have Tottenham away, which is a bit of a tough game. But I definitely look to get Mallon in because he can get in the goals. And the final player, sorry guys, I'm so up on the West Ham team right now. I can just see the vision of Nuno doing to this team what he did to that Nottingham Forest team. Can Lucas Paqueta, if he's available, definitely look to pick him up. Turn into that Morgans, Gibbs, White. You know, can Aaron Wan-Bissaka be this version of Ole Aina? When you talk about how he played last season with Nico Williams and Ole Aina more defensive right back that sort of sat in at right centre back, and then Nico Williams bombed on from the left back position. Juve already 4 or 5 assists this season. I've told you multiple times to get him in already so far. He's bombed on that left side. He likes to then have that defensive balance on the right hand side. That's why Wan-Bissaka came in for Kyle Walker-Peters. He's a bit more defensively solid, more of a hybrid centre-back when they move into an attacking phase of play. So definitely look to get him in. If he's going to be keeping these clean sheets like he was at Nottingham Forest, I definitely look to get this player in. Ole Aina was a fantastic pickup last season. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is going to be available on probably all your waiver wires, as he has been out of favour these last few weeks, even if he was drafted at the start of the season. I'd look to get him in. Last year, he was fantastic on defensive contributions. Let's see if he can get this back again in the team now that he's back there. So give this video a like if you enjoyed. Comment down below any players you are looking at on your waivers or players I should be looking at in future waiver wire videos. Obviously, subscribe going forward if you want to keep up to date with these videos. I release one every week giving you your top 5 pickups to make sure you win your game weeks.